Ways I can show you how much I love you. Candy flowers, priceless pearls, romantic trips around the world. Baby, just stay. Floating on the Caribbean Sea, so exotic. I can just feel the heat. And there's candlelight with the moon so high, hanging in a Spanish sky. Before I go, to let me know just how far to let this go. Help me, please show me how I can love you. To take my hand, show me that you understand. Help me, baby, show me. And if time won't allow for such an offer, darling, I don't care. You don't have to go anywhere. You can stay at home, turn the lights down low, play our favorite video.
What up? What up? What up? What up? I cannot see my screens. I don't know how many people are here. I'm gonna go ahead and start. Uh, Shout out to everybody. If you're saying something, if you're not, I'm gonna come in there in a second. But I'm gonna talk about this sister's features first because there's a few things that I see that people are just saying is just straight bull, and I'm not gonna stand for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say a few things about it. This sister you see on the screen is a singer by the name of uh, Ari Lennox. I knew Ari Lennox sounded familiar. The Eurythmics. Y'all don't remember "Sweet Dreams Are Made Up"? That's who her. I knew that name sounded familiar. Anyway, she was the singer, Ari Lennox, who did another song. She had another song later, like in the later '90s or whatever. But anyway, she was. That's who they named her after. Uh, I guess, however that is. But anyway, the sister has natural hair. She really don't got no big nose like that. Like to me, she don't. But anyway, let me go there first. So this brother made a comment and said that she is let me give a good that's a good picture of her. This brother made a comment and said that she is her and the sister Tiana Taylor. What baffles him, I'm paraphrasing. He said, what baffles me is how they're so sexy yet they look like bulldogs. Now, that's some self-hatred bullshit for your ass. Like I just and the reason I say self-hatred is because as a black man, you should not under any circumstance bolster any other race of women above your own. I don't think that's what the brother specifically said. I'm gonna be fair. I'm not gonna get emotional like some of these sisters are. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think it's unfair for you to I guess characterize a woman's beauty as being a bulldog. This ain't no damn ugly sister, man. This sister's not ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? If she got a good attitude, that's a pretty sister, bro. Like, niggas need to stop. Like, they need to stop. Not with that. Now, I get some things she may not be your type or whatnot, but don't tell me this sister's ugly. She's anything but ugly. Now, she may not be every guy's cup of tea. She cool with me. I get with her if she was, if depending on what type of attitude. Shape is very important. She got a decent shape. She ain't just a beanpole. So I mean, you know, we might can make something work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like people act like this sister just toe up. Like she just ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like bulldog. Like it's some ugly women out there that are from the other persuasion that don't get this type of energy. And I think it's a problem when we have people in our community who give this type of energy to our own women. I think that's fucked up. I do. I'm not one of the guys that's gonna just be all just, oh nigga, you a simp. No, I'm gonna call it down the middle. I call my channel down the middle. That's what it is. I ought to change it to down the middle. That's what I call it. I don't try to mixed words. Sometimes I'll go at a sister like the what was I made a video the other day when they was talking about Kevin Hart, and one sister said, "Here you are again, black men don't want to take responsibilities for their actions." I'm like, first of all, it's between him and his wife. He said he fucked up. He went to his wife. He came out, did an apology, and you still I'm like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Like, you want to see this man? What do you want? Like, it's just so that I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I just don't. I just think the hatred to Kevin Hart has gone a little bit over too far. He should have been checked, but black people want to destroy people. Like they're trying to destroy this sister right now because a lot of people have come out and said, well, she is ugly. Like, I'm sorry, guys. There's something deep and psychologically in you. You still have to spit the Willie Lynch chip out when you look at a woman who has distinctively African features. It's a good look. This is an African nose, guys. This is no. That's us. That's our people. When you see in the hieroglyphs, and when you not in the hieroglyphs, but when you see in Egypt, when you see big lips, big nose, fat ass, that's black. Kinky hair, that's black. It's not ugly. I don't even see what gets me a lot of times is when I see this stuff, it really doesn't compute or register like that. Like I'll see this sister see a normal, beautiful. So I would not think anything about her looks are deformed or anything like that. But there are brothers who tend to believe, and I'm gonna come back the other way in a minute. Don't worry about it. But there are brothers who, oh, she's ugly. If you think this is ugly, then you hate your own people, bro. I'm being the girl ain't ugly. Now I think it's you'd be hard pressed to say, damn, it's pouring down. You'd be hard pressed to say that this girl is just completely toe up, like ugly like that. Now you reaching. This is her at her worst right here. That's her at her worst, walking around the house. If you've been with a woman, that's how she gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes during the day, bad angle, hair not necessarily flattering. Still ain't ugly. Just that's just not a flattering picture of the girl. But the girl ain't ugly. Like this is not an ugly woman. You know what I'm saying? A woman that looks like this, that has a good attitude, that has other good things, good qualities, will get a lot of niggas. Like, stop it. Stop with the bullshit. You see what I'm saying? We got to stop it with this self-hate of our own people, tearing down black women who have good features. Because she made a comment. She was like, brothers need to speak up. I speak up. I've spoken up a few times about this. I think this is to me, I agree with her. I think you are the most coontastic brother when you see a woman who has African features and say it's ugly, knee jerk. Because this is all you see is African features. Let's go to Tiana. Look at the sister. This is Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor is some things I don't like about the girl, but she damn sure ain't ugly. Like, I ain't even finna lie like that. That's just a lie. That's a lie from the pits of hell. Like, why are people lying on our women talking about they ugly? And my thing is this: why the fuck did she get a pass? Now this is ugly, right? Now let me show you somebody. Let me show you somebody who they say is just the epitome of beauty, looking like a damn man to me. But I'm not gonna talk about this. Let me see. See if I can find a picture of this lady. Because these ain't good. Dang, I can't even find a good picture of her. I don't know who these chicks is. Let's see. See if I can put her last name there. There it is. So this is Tom Brady's woman. This lady here. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Y'all calling Tiana ugly. This lady ain't the best looking. I mean, I'm just being honest. She's not ugly. I'm not gonna say she's ugly because I'll be lying. She's not ugly, but she sure as hell ain't the epitome of beauty to me. She not. She not to me. There's nothing. Look at that. Straight up and down, 6 o'clock square right there. No figure, big ass head. This is what you have been taught, knee jerk, to never call ugly, ever. Women that look like this. Come on, man. This is what brothers will never have the balls to come out and say in a real way. Some brothers will, I'll say it. I mean, and there's not going to be any real repercussions for just saying it, but I don't find this woman, a woman that's shaped like this. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. That's the homie. That's what she is. What's up? I'm dapping her up. We have no No, we have nothing in common that I see as far as anything. Now, of course, she married, so I don't want it anyway. But if she was nice looking, but still, man, like we've been programmed by white people to tell our own. When you think your own women are fucked up, you is one of the most coontastic niggas I ever seen. That's the most coontastic thing you could say. That Tiana Taylor is ugly. Your own woman who looks like your cousin, your sister is ugly. But a woman like, and what's the chick from Queen and Slim? Let me get her on here. Queen and Slim. I'm gonna put her picture up here. What's that chick name? What's her name? Cast. Right. So there she go. Jody Turner Smith. And I'm going here for a reason. Y'all obviously know why, right? But this chick been taking jabs at brothers. Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb. This sister ain't ugly. Now, for her to say that white people were the first people to ever make her feel beautiful, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is what I think happened. She went, first of all, she wasn't together. If you look at this now, this ain't, she might as well just embrace her blackness, which this looks a lot better. Now, was she walking around in school looking like this or like this? Because if you're looking like this, you probably will be called all types of things. Not because you really are ugly, because she still ain't ugly even in this picture. But you got to understand, when you're younger, is your swag together? Do you have your stuff together? Are you together? If you're not together, then you can't turn around. Well, white man was the first one to make me feel. Well, first of all, you an immigrant, so it's a lot of dynamics that go into that. You feel me? But I'm gonna say this, man. There's nowhere on this planet that we as African Americans are gonna go where we're not gonna be able to get where we're gonna be able to get away from our blackness. And until you embrace your own blackness and really stop concerning yourself with Caucasoid features and saying that those are beautiful, narrow noses are beautiful, smaller lips are beautiful, right? And when you think like that, then that tells me that you really, honestly don't really love your own race, your own group of people. And that's self-hate. Care what nobody say. It's exactly, nah, bro, she looks like the homie, but she looks pretty in high school pic. Well, I mean, it is what I mean. See that? So that means it's obviously how Ario, you feel as though you would have probably gave her a little bit more attention when she was younger. Cool. I look. What I'm saying is that sister from Queen and Slim, if you saw the movie, she wore the hell out that dress. That little cheap ass dress she had, that shit looked good on. I was looking at her the whole movie like, boy, she knows she went. I didn't know she had all these self-hatred ideas about black men and trolling and saying little dirty, low down things about brothers. I didn't know that. And this the thing. A lot of us as brothers, we ain't gonna come out and say nothing, but I think this is something where we do need to hold the line when it comes to Ari Lennox and Tiana Taylor. Like that was a fucked up thing to say. The brother came back and said, well, you was looking for your name and da 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 in 2 minutes or some shit he said. And my thing is this, brother. Like I wouldn't. That shit don't even cross my mind to think Ari Lennox looked like a bulldog or a Rottweiler. That's what he said, a Rottweiler. That shit never. That shit never crosses my mind. Let's see who hates the race the most. Women who killed 20 million. See there, this done turned into, well, that's wrong. See, I'm talking about the shit that this nigga said, Clifford. I'm talking about the shit that this nigga said, because out of that 20 million babies that have been killed, I guarantee you, if all them dudes them 20 million babies that fathered those 20 million babies every time was like, baby, I'm ready to be a father. I'm gonna help you raise this child. Probably half of them babies wouldn't have been dead. So have them, when a woman gets an abortion, a lot of times it's not always that I want to be a father. I want to be a father. I'm gonna take care of my child, and she just killed a baby. That shit. Let's just stop it. We don't have no statistical data to back that shit. So it's really just based on. I'm thinking a lot of time. I know niggas that don't answer the phone when chick got pregnant. He didn't answer the phone. This a nigga make over 100,000 a year. Didn't answer the phone. She came to the house, knock on the door. The nigga turning the TV off, acting like he ain't there. Shit like that. She had an abortion. You know what I'm saying? This the type of shit that happens. You can't have it both ways. We can't have it both ways. I'm gonna call out. Yes, she grew up in America, but what I'm saying is, just because she grew up in America, her parents are immigrants. Who said that? Somebody said Jody grew up in America. Her parents are immigrants, guys. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that thank you, Reagan. I'm gonna put that up there. Thank you. Beauty is subjective. Thank you, brother. Good point. You're always making good points. Uh, so my thing is this: a woman like Ari Lennox, who honestly, let's be honest, if Ari Lennox had her face and looked and built like a damn Serena Williams, motherfuckers would be it'd be a line of niggas around the corner. I know because I see chicks that look like Ari Lennox that are built like Serena Williams with a million niggas trying to holler at them. So she's from the UK, not from the US. Well, either way, man, wherever she's from, my thing is, guys, I want us as a people to stop with this self-hate. Stop putting our own fucking women down. Let's just start there. Let's start there. And black women, I'm coming back your way. Don't worry about it. This ain't. I'm just telling the brothers first because I got something to say about a couple of YouTubers that came and said, "This is why you should leave black men. You should say fuck black men." Like, get the fuck out of here. Then you try to go into the numbers of black men that are married. Well, how many of them are married to women that passes black? Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. We can't win for these damn females that's trying to destroy, that are not community minded, that don't give a fuck about the community, don't give a fuck about the future of the race, and are encouraging sisters to date out. That is a problem. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. It is. It's a problem. Can you date out? Yeah, you can date out. Cool. I don't have no problem with people that date. I'm not shitting on people, brothers, sisters that date out. But when you push other races above your own, that's the problem. When you start talking about your own people and saying so and so is ugly, that is a problem. That girl is nowhere near beautiful. I mean, nowhere near ugly, man. For people to say Ari Lennox is ugly, she ain't ugly. For somebody to say that shit, that's a hatred, and that's some inner hatred shit, man. And I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. I know this is gonna sound real fucked up, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, because y'all know that's what I do, right? I try to. Let me say this, man. The black community, all in all, is not as fucked up as people say it is. Black men are marrying and dating black women, okay, to the tune of like 85%. The 15% that date out, okay, you got 15% that date out. I guarantee a lot of those guys in the military, a lot of those guys have went to white colleges and played ball, played sports. You got, I don't know how many hundreds of schools, 300 Division I schools, and all those schools that have football teams and stuff like that. They at school with white girls. That's how they wind up dating out. That's what. Are they from California? I don't know what it is about Cali. They date out there a lot. What's going on, Neon? I mean, Raining Womb Man, Neon, everybody. What's up, y'all? Self-hate is deep. This is one of the biggest cases I've seen. Clifford Paul, you okay, brother? Because you black women been threatening to get him a white man since the 1920s. I don't give a fuck. Black women fuck with black men to the tune of 85% of y'all are fucking with black women. That shit ain't even worth talking about to me. The only people that's talking like that are disgruntled people a lot of times that done had some shit happen to them. Let's see right here. Marrying out, not dating out, probably over 30%. Okay. Well, guys, let me say this right here. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this. I think what's going to happen is the black race and our black genotype and the black community will be down to like 1-2% of this population. And it's thanks to this generation, these motherfuckers right here that's on the internet pushing this shit. It's thanks to them. We have them to thank for the self-hatred. We have them to thank. You have a lot of motherfucking losers that's on the internet that really believe that they, and I'm not talking about just brothers, I'm talking about women too. I'm sorry. A lot of loser ass YouTubers, women that have done stupid bullshit ass, that made bad, dumb decisions, women have, and they on the internet talking, get you a white man, I'm not gonna tell with sisters, date out, get you a man, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna tell brothers to date out or sisters to date out. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the problem. I think it's over for us because we have a bunch of weak ass motherfuckers in our community that don't want to stand up and at least defend. I can defend black women and still call out fuckery in black women. I don't have to just say, fuck it, get you a white woman. I don't have to do that shit. Those are two different things. I don't have to say that the Hispanic woman is better than black women. Because I'm shout out to O'Shea. O'Shea made a video yesterday, and he was saying that a lot of brothers are carrying their ass over to the Dominican Republic, Colombia, Brazil, bragging about their women and shit. And them motherfuckers is outright telling you, like in Sasua, we don't want African American men in our country. Stay the fuck out of our country, right? They don't want your ass over there because when niggas come, you take the shit down in their mind. Now, not that we do. We ain't going over there shooting, killing. We ain't doing shit. They already got crime. We just going to have a good time and spend our money just like white people do, just like any other race of people. But because you're black and because your ass will never be able to separate from your blackness, but you think you can because you're going to breed out with some white woman or some Asian or some Hispanic, and you think, oh, I'm away from that. And then your grandkids will look at your great grandchildren will look at a picture of you and show it to their white and Asian and Hispanic friends, and they'll be, oh shit, you had a nigger for a granddad. That's what the fuck it is. Y'all niggas is ashamed of your own shit, and you bitter and angry because of some shit that happened with black women that half of y'all ain't even had experiences. Half of y'all hadn't had these experiences. You've listened to YouTube. You listen to people that spend shock jocks, people that spend time on the internet telling you not to fuck with your own race, to hate your own people. Fuck wrong with y'all, man. I ain't finna hate my damn women. I'm not finna hate black women. And ain't nobody gonna call me a simp. Bitch, tell me to my face I'm a simp. Shit. Wanna hear that shit? Motherfuckers kill me with that shit. Running your ass overseas, running your ass, man, damn. Running your ass everywhere, trying to fuck with all these other people from other countries and shit like that. Man, I don't need no black women. Look, man, am I saying that black women in America don't have issues? Dog, I make videos. Y'all, man, this nigga inconsistent. I'm not inconsistent. I'm fair. I'm not even trying to. Sometimes I hate to see people just call shit down the middle. Sometimes shit is lopsided, okay? Sometimes somebody fucking up more than somebody else is. But I'm sorry. I when it comes to the black community, the reason I call it down the middle, actually, to be completely honest with you, I think as leaders, we probably deserve more of the fault because I don't give a fuck what a woman do. Ain't no woman supposed to stop you from doing whatever the fuck you want to do. If you're trying to be a man and handle your business and do what's best for your community, and a lot of times you may do some shit and your woman may not agree, but real leadership is being able to figure that shit out and get that shit done without all these fucking excuses and pointing the finger. That's where I'm at, man. I'm not shitting on brothers going overseas now. I won't do that. It says go overseas, tricking off because they can talk to women over here because they can't. Yeah, good point. They can't. A lot of them can't. And a lot of times I just get tired of this bullshit. I'm sorry. That's where that attitude comes from when you see that shit. Well, she is ugly. Man, fuck out of here. This sister is not ugly. Let me show my screen again. This sister is not ugly now. This sister's not ugly. Like, if you think this is an ugly woman, you lying. You lying, man. You lying. This ain't no ugly woman. This is not an ugly woman. You might not say she's your type because you don't like your own melanin in your skin because the white man told you white is right. So you might think that, but you can't tell me these are two ugly women on this damn screen. You ain't finna tell me that shit. You can tell me something else. You can say whatever. If you think, man, get the fuck out. And half these niggas would be scared to talk to a woman that look like this. Half of them that's talking that she ugly. Like the nigga that said that shit. The nigga that said that shit, he got a big nose. I'm like, nigga, you got the same nose she got. What the hell you talking about? Self-hatred. You hate yourself. I can't stand niggas like that. Somebody need to call y'all niggas out. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Not only is it fucked up, you know what? I'm a very optimistic person, but sometimes it is. Sometimes I see shit fucked up. Bro, let me tell you something. It's too many motherfuckers out here preaching that let me not put that picture up for they say I had nudity on here. But you get what I'm saying? Some of these brothers, I think the way a lot of people are preaching on the internet and shit like that, this shit is gonna take hold, it's gonna take root, and there will be no hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second, because this person calling me. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. So this is the thing, guys. I think what's gonna happen, people's numbers are gonna dwindle in this country. We probably never gonna get reparations because motherfuckers more worried about getting their dicks wet. Who they get the dick, who they get the fuck, who gets what. You need to stop with this self-hatred. Guys, I honestly believe I'm not just saying this shit and forcing myself to think this girl is pretty. I honestly think Ari Lennox is a beautiful girl. I'm not forcing it. I'm not forcing it. I'm not like, no, man, she ugly. No, she ain't. She ain't no ugly girl. You know what I'm saying? A girl that looks like that, and given a certain body features and shit like that, will be considered a dime by a lot of dudes. Like niggas need to stop with this self-hatred bullshit. That's what I'm talking about. Self-hate. Self-hate. You hate your own damn features. You hate your own. This one. This is an unflattering picture of her. This is probably the ugliest picture she got up here. Picture. You know what I'm saying? Well, the other picture she dolled up with makeup. Shit, that's what you see with every woman. Every woman gonna have makeup and their hair fixed up and shit like that. So I mean, so you gonna ignore all these other 90% of the 95% of these pictures up here? Even right here, she has some jeans, no make. She don't wear a lot of makeup. I thought this was what niggas wanted. Natural hair, no makeup, embracing her. She doesn't wear the weave. You can't fucking win. You either if you wear weave, you ugly. If you keep your shit straight and you ugly either way, damn. Stop. Stop, man. Sometimes people need to examine, why am I so angry? Why am I so driven with hatred towards women who have their own features of my mom and my sister and my niece and my daughter one day who I may have, who's gonna look like that? Why am I so angry? And I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. Motherfuckers can deny this shit, bitch. We can go to blows over it. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm at that point. It's whatever. We can go to blows over this shit. A lot of niggas is mad because they didn't get the pussy. I'm telling you what the fuck it is. They mad, they bitter. And so every time you've seen some shit growing up, you don't have the intelligence, the emotional intelligence. Women too. I'm not just shitting on brothers. A lot of sisters are the same way. You don't have the emotional EQ, emotional quotient to be able to distinguish that was him and that was him, but it's not him. Or that was her and that was her, but it was not her. You can't do that. And when you can't do that, that's a lack of emotional intelligence. You are not psychologically wound too tight. Something wrong with your ass when you think like that. When you've seen a woman who didn't fuck with you when you was in high school, so you're going to call a woman like this ugly and say, man, she look like a bulldog. This ain't no damn bull. This a normal chick, man. Fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man. That's a normal black woman. I'm not really going out on a limb to say these are normal. I've seen chicks look like this before. I've seen women look like this. This ain't no ugly woman, dog. If you think, I ain't gonna even click on that picture. But if you think that this is an ugly woman, you lying. I don't give a fuck what you say. You lying. You might say you don't like some of the dumb shit she done said, because I agree. She done said a lot of stupid stuff. Tiana Taylor has. I'm not a big fan of hers like that. But one thing I won't say is that that's an ugly black woman. Now you lying. Go back and look when she was the in that Kanye West video. Go check that out. Go look at that video and tell me that's an ugly woman. She shut the damn internet down when she did that damn video. A woman, she ain't really dark. She kind of brown, but even still, a lot of people was rocking with this sister. And the reason I'm more so talking about that is because that's the subject of this video. You lying, nigga. Okay. Nigga, you funny. You trying to turn me up, nigga. You trying to turn me up, Cedric. I ain't gonna even get upset with your ass. I ain't getting upset, nigga. You ain't finna run my. I know you lying, nigga. You trying to piss me off. That's what you trying to do. I know you. You and I both know those aren't ugly. You ain't gonna see them women on the street be like, oh, she ugly. You're not gonna see a girl who looks like Tiana Taylor and be like, that's an ugly woman with a body like she has. She has a great body, pretty face. No, I'm telling the truth, bro. Well, okay. Well, that's your opinion, brother. Cedric, that's what you think. That's what you think. Cool. That's what you think. So what makes them ugly? I want to hear this one. What makes them ugly, Cedric? Is it the big African nose? Huh? See, these motherfuckers, see what get me about this shit. This be the niggas that be talking all this country shit and be talking. I'm not saying you country, Cedric. I don't know you. But a lot of niggas be talking this country. What's up? What's up, Iceberg? A lot of people be talking this country shit, be talking all that countries. I'm this, I'm that, hotel, this, hotel, that, da da da. And then you see a woman with African features and say they ugly. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I'm lying. I'm not listen. You may not. I said earlier because you might have just got here. I didn't say that Ari Lennox was everybody's cup of tea. But there is no way you're gonna tell me that that's an ugly woman. Now you might, I think she looked good. That's just me. I think Tiana Taylor looked good. I think they both look good. I'm sorry. I don't have this light skin. You kind of like Chris Brown, probably. You just got this light skin. You probably one of them niggas that'll kick all the dark skinned women out the VIP type. See, I ain't with that bullshit. See, I'm just not. They ain't ugly, but they wouldn't want you. I only want women that want me. Well, see, now now we getting into confidence and shit. Like, see, brother, you going some, you kind of putting your own self, what you think of yourself out there. I don't think like that. I don't. Now, would I date Tiana Taylor? First of all, I don't like what the fuck Tiana. I done heard some of the shit Tiana Taylor say. I haven't listened to Ari Lennox speak as much. Tiana Taylor probably, me and her probably wouldn't click like that. But if I was out and single and in a situation and I met a woman who looked like that, I wouldn't have no damn fear that a woman like that wouldn't want me, first of all. Second of all, I would Ari is a 6.5, Tiana is an 8.5. Okay, that's what you think. Like I said, every brother's not gonna think Ari is a good looking woman. I'm sorry. I think Ari is not an ugly woman. 6.5 ain't just toe up though. Say what you will, that's almost a 7. That 7 is cute. So she's kind of cute, is what you just said. Okay. I don't know, man. I think when people find other women more attractive than their own, shut the fuck up and just do it. Just go out, man. If you're gonna date a white woman, go get your white woman and shut the fuck up and be happy, get a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. That's it. Don't be out here talking about other races of women, taking jabs, calling your women bulldogs and shit like that. Because the only reason motherfuckers is calling Ari Lennox ugly is because of her nose. Let's stop it. And I'm gonna tell you another thing about photography, guys. Pictures and shit. Like, pictures are not flattering at all of people. I know people, some people are not the most photogenic people. And I've seen women who take cute pictures and you see them in person, like, oh my God, she is breathtaking. Real talk. I've seen it. I've seen tons of women like that. I've seen tons of women like that. So for me, I'm at a point in my life where I just don't let the world tell me what's beautiful anymore. I decide for myself what's beautiful. I decide, you know what taught me what was beautiful? Tuskegee, Alabama State, Atlanta, Montgomery, Alabama, places with a bunch of black women, Birmingham. That's what taught me what was beautiful. I went to Miami, it was exotic. I saw all types of women. But even when I went to the Dominican Republic and played, I played ball in Brazil, and I like the dark women. And even in Brazil, the dark women you would have a woman that looks like Bria Miles and will have the lowest self-esteem. She would damn near tell you she's ugly. Like that's how they think down there in Brazil. If you're dark, you're ugly. Like, this is how this shit. Don't you guys don't like something in your mind ought to click. Everything that's black. Remember in Malcolm X when he looked in the dictionary, he was like, the truth is there if you look. And he looked at black, sullen, evil, dark, low character. This having low character. He said white, clean, this. And you don't think that shit done seeped into your mind and have you thinking the exact same way? That's what I'm trying to get at. I think a lot of us as black men and black women, the ones that's on the internet preaching this shit about dating out and talking all that shit, you look in the skin, look in the face, look in the mirror every day and hate the picture, the person that's staring back at you. And you have somehow in your rabbit ass, cartoon ass mind think that you're going to take your ass about the black community and go into another community and you ain't a nigga. Fuck out of here. You're going to always be a nigga. You're going to always be a black man from America. Embrace that shit. Be proud of that shit. Cedric, I ain't even listening to you, brother. I'm sorry. I can't even read your comments. I'm not going to settle. Okay, I'm unpaid. Okay. I started working for myself and unpaid. I work for a company. And see, you talking about money. That's cool. Well, I'm talking about confidence and swagger and looks and all that shit. Those are two different things, brother. Let me get a good look at you. No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna no this. I ain't saying you ugly, bro. You ain't no ugly, brother. So I ain't gonna say that. I ain't no homo, of course. But still, that's different. Having money is one thing. Confidence is 3 areas, man. Well, actually, I would say 4. How you feel about yourself, how well you interact with people, your financial status, and and your physique, your body. I'll say those are the 4 areas that you got to master, period. Like Jason Black talks about. I agree with him. That's that. Talking about money, I don't come on here talking about money as the reason as to why I can get a woman. I don't even think like that. I don't. My money's low right now. I done put a lot of money in that house. I'm waiting on that damn house to sell. I'm building. I'm still confident. Shit, that's some shit ain't got. I was this way when I was broke. I still felt a certain way. Now, did it affect me that I was broke? Of course it did. But I still felt a certain way about myself on the inside. I just do. When it comes to beauty, when it comes to a black woman, first of all, I feel like, damn it, if you black, you supposed to fuck with me anyway because I'm black. So I don't even. Women like that, I'll look at a girl like Ari Lennox and step to her. I'll look at a girl like Tiana and step to her because I feel like that's shit. That's what I'm supposed to get. That's what I'm supposed to have. A dark skinned black one. I actually see on one of the brothers on the internet. Me, shout out to Mr. Research. We actually prefer dark skinned women. Those women that are telling you that damn fuck black men, go get you. In 2020, black men are tired, or black women are tired of black men in 2020 this, 2020 that. Fuck out of here. There are a lot of brothers who prefer dark women. We prefer dark women for a myriad of reasons. A lot of light-skinned women are bitches. I'm not shitting on, of course, shout out to my girl. She in the chat right now. I know she probably will be offended by that. Some of them are, because people do kiss their ass and make them think they the shit. I'm complete opposite. Ain't nothing makes me feel better than running into a light-skinned woman and ignoring her ass. Like, oh, hey, how you doing? And keep it moving. Give a shit. Be kissing no damn white woman. I mean, white woman. Light-skinned chick because she light-skinned. All the niggas were only broke niggas worried about swagger, confidence, and game. Does Jody husband have swagger Sub-Zero? Brother, I'm about to block your ass. You just want to be an antagonist. I didn't say shit about swagger. I talked about four different areas that a man must master. That's it. That shit ain't got nothing to do with pussy. That's all about how the fuck you handle. Do motherfuckers give you loans? Do people like you? Are you a likable person in business? This ain't just about pussy, dog. That's just life. You need to master that shit. If you're a man and you don't know how to deal with people and handle people and have charisma, that's some shit that's good, that can benefit you. I don't hate light-skinned sisters. I don't hate them. Shit, I done dated some of them. I'm not like that. I'm not one of them dudes that's just the complete opposite, but I prefer a dark woman. I do. But got brother Cedric, it's a lot of shit that men just need to master, period. It ain't got shit to do with women. I ain't say do that shit for women. That shit for life. How you feel about yourself. If you do all the shit I just told you, it will help you on the inside and how you feel about yourself. And thus, one of the byproducts of that will be women. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Good point. Good point, Alfonso. Good point, brother. look at Brandon. Brandon coming here trying to be funny. It's okay. So I was saying, folks, well, tell her it's my life. Hold on, let me see what you say. It's okay. So I understand, folks. Well, tell her it's my life, my nigga. Okay, that's cool. That's your preference. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. I, for one, do not condone us as a people talking shit or making derogatory comments, tearing down one another. I don't support it. I don't support black women who talk. Now, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I'm gonna be straight up and fair. I don't really know too many black women that just say motherfuckers is just ugly and make a culture of that shit like that. Like I know with dudes that are shit on women. Because a woman, see, it's different for women. See, a man can be ugly, and it's nothing. We can be ugly. A lot of dudes are ugly. Sorry, it's a lot of ugly niggas out here. It's really not that competitive for you, brothers. You get your shit together, you will kill, you will clean, you will mop up. A lot of niggas don't have their shit together. They don't. Not just talking about money wise. I'm talking about in other areas. They just don't. So it's very easy out here for us. But let me say this: women, your glory is your beauty, like your hair, your skin, your face, your body. I don't know why y'all let that part go about the body. Some of y'all just like worry about the neck and the face and the hair and makeup, and you ain't worrying about your damn body. Shit, your body is right up there with your face. Right, real talk. Just so you know. So 2020 hit the gym, right? But I'm gonna say something. Chicks love ugly dudes. Oh, okay, Cedric, we good, brother. You family, you family. I'm just fucking with you. If I would have blocked you, I would have just gave you a timeout. I wasn't gonna fuck with you like that. Just because you disagreeing, you ain't come at me on no bullshit. But let me say this: ugly men don't need plastic surgery. Money takes care of that. Well, yeah, I think money does take care of it, but I think there is I think when you tell a woman she's ugly, that's like saying you got a little dick for a man. Like that's damn. You know what I'm saying? When you tell a woman she's ugly to women, that's about in tantamount to when telling a man, man, your shit about 2 inches. Shit. Damn, you just fucked up. Like it ain't no hope for you. Like that's how people look at that shit. So obviously telling a woman she's not beautiful is some fuckery, guys, that we probably don't need to engage in. Unless if you feel like a woman's not attractive, let me tell you something. I've seen some ugly women now. Don't get it twisted. I have seen some ugly women. I ain't finna go out my way to say it though. And guys, I'm gonna go out on a limb. The sister, and I ain't got shit to say about this sister because she just lost her mom. So this damn sure ain't the time to be going in on. I'm not going in on the sister, but I didn't go in on the sister. There was a couple of weeks I did a video about which women should you invest in or whatever, and I went to that sister's channel. She was beautiful. She just didn't have the best body, but she lost the weight. She went and had all types of surgery, and now she a straight stunner. Straight up. This sister, I forgot her name, but I was like, damn, she bad as hell. Y'all, it's a video on here talking about which women should you invest in. Go check that video out. And you'll see me talking about the sister. And you'll see that this sister upgraded and did what she had to do to get herself together. Both men and women can do what they got to do to get themselves together. Some shit you just locked in. If you 5'2", ain't too much you can do about that. You know what I'm saying? As a dude. Ain't too much you can do about that. But you can do what you can control, you control. But I'm not one for the self-hatred. I'm not one for talking about black women. I'm not one for telling black men, talking about black men and saying black men don't support us, they don't protect us. Like, I don't know what the fuck these YouTubers want. I guess they want niggas to go out here and die because that's what the fuck about to happen when you run your ass up on a lot of these people. Not that we supposed to be some bitches and should be afraid, and not that we shouldn't speak up for our women or do what we can to protect our women. But some of the shit, like I've seen women out here shitting on that video where the sister was getting punched by the white man with a Glock in his hand. What the fuck what nigga gonna run up on him with empty-handed? What you gonna do? Get killed? And you ain't gonna, and then I'm gonna tell you what happened. They'll say, see here, this just shows black men don't help black women. This is one of the good ones. They killed him, but the brother that got killed at the gas station in Florida, right? Or at the store in Florida, protecting his woman. And that shit don't never happen. Or the countless niggas that's sitting in jail right now protecting their cousin, their sister, their niece, their daughter, their mama. I got homeboys that's in prison right now for killing a motherfucker for beating his mama. Right now. But black men don't protect them. So I'm not finna make these fucked up ass viewpoints and bolster their point and try to tell black men, man, fuck black women. You need to date out, man. You need to leave black women. I ain't gonna tell y'all that shit. It's all a can. It's like, hey, you reach in a thing, you might get a sock that this color, you might get a sock. You don't know. It's a lot of shit when it comes to that. That was some cool shit, dog. That was. Let me see what it said. Wellness expos and conventions too. Many women don't know how to nurture their femininity or take care of their yoni. Ooh, they need education. That is true femininity. Ugh, good one. Good one. Good one. Good one. Good one. Shout out to 757. What's up with you, brother? 757 said, right, people never acknowledge that. Don't play with mama. You damn right don't play with mama. Sounds like all women are bad investment. Damn, some sister done broke your ass off, boy. I feel sorry for you, brother. I feel sorry for you. As soon as a brother gets a big check, he buy his woman a house. Facts. He's the damn sure buy his mama. I mean his mama. That's exactly what they do. I mean, come on, look at the NFL and NBA. That's the first thing. I know niggas that didn't make it that bust their ass. Like the brother that played for Tennessee. Mama, one day I'm gonna get you out of this house. Mama, one day I'm gonna buy you a car. Every young boy has told his mom that shit at some time. Mama, I'm gonna do this one day. Mama, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take care of you, mama. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. That's a fact. That's what brothers do. Shout out to Franchise. That's my homeboy. My homeboy take damn good care of his mom. Y'all, he got a video on his channel, Franchise 316. Y'all go check him out. So go subscribe to him. Franchise 316. Shout out to your brother. You want me to send you the link? I'll let you jump on here if you want to, if you got time. Just let me know. But I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a lot of times where I think in our community we tend to shit on our own people and shit on our own women. And I think that right there is some of the most coon-tastic shit I ever seen. When you tell a woman who has distinctively African features that she's ugly. Because I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it again. This sister right here, she had this. These are African features, dog. This girl right here, she ain't even got no big nose. I don't know why these just said she ugly. The girl ain't even got no damn big nose. This ain't a real. I seen some big noses. This ain't a big. It's slightly big, but it ain't no super big ass nose. Is she ugly? No. I don't think that's the ugly woman. I don't. They did the same thing with Gabby Douglas when she was in the Olympics, shitting on her because she had her hair. They was like, girl, you need to do something about your kitchen, like that type of stuff, right? I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't think she ugly. I don't. I don't think this is an ugly woman. You know who she kind of remind me of? Who's the chick from Diary of a Mad Black Woman, the main character? That's who she remind me of, actually. She remind me of her. And I had a crush on her. I actually thought she was cute from Set It Off. I did. I thought she was pretty. And that was way back in the 90s, guys. And but dark-skinned women, this ain't an ugly woman. Like we can make our little points and say what we gotta say. I don't think this woman is ugly. I don't. If you think that's an ugly woman, then that's you. But I don't think she ugly. Now every brother may not think she a dime. Every brother, if she, from the neck down, if she was stacked, they probably wouldn't give her, but she about to sell them. Like I seen niggas do that. It is, but she ain't ugly. Ugly to me is below 6. Like when you below 6, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? This to say this is an ugly woman, you just straight line. One dude say brother said 8.5 for Tiana. Cool. Tiana a head turner. She is. You'll notice her. And plus she exotic looking. Like I like Tiana Taylor's features. She looks very exotic. Like she looks like, damn, her features like for real. This girl ain't trying to be funny. Tiana is the type of girl that can do all types of stuff because she got a lot of talents in the sense she dances, she acts, she sings, and she can jump on a damn runway, and she still got a decent body. She ain't just a damn beanpole. So she likes a one-stop shop to me. Real talk. Of course, her mind is what kind of tears her down, but look at her. She got little hips on her, bruh. That's something. She's nice to look at. I'm sorry. That's a nice looking sister. That's a nice looking sister. For somebody to say anything about looking like a bulldog is just low down. This ain't no bad looking sister, man. And when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, you kind of lying on that one, brother. That's a beautiful woman. That is a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. So, and a lot of niggas was at her when she was single for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude was capping. Yep, Ari looked better than me. That's what I'm saying. People act like Ari just ugly. I'm like, okay, all right, franchise. I send it to you. But yeah, man, like we need to really um stop. Check your email, franchise. I'm gonna send it to you that way. We need to really be careful with this shit, man. Like we really fucking up the game out here, teaching self-hatred. Because one of y'all, I'm gonna tell you the most beautiful thing to have, you fuck around and have a black daughter. That would actually help a lot of these dudes. Because now you'll think about some of the bullshit you say. Some of the shit dudes say about, and some of these dudes have gone way above and beyond. And it's the black woman's fault that the community's fucked up. And the black woman is a branch of white supremacy. And the black woman is da da da. I'm like, man, damn, bro, you going way too far with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going way too far with it. Like I will give you, I sent you an email, franchise. I'll give you that a lot of sisters are on some fuckery. Like, for example, sisters do shit with child support. sisters do shit with fuckery. Some sisters cheat on you. Some sisters don't date you when you 20 years old and broke, which they probably that's just I don't even call that. If you 20 years old, you probably need to shut the fuck up because you probably broke. You ain't got your shit together. And girls at that age are gonna date guys that they feel like bring something to the table in their minds, which they're gonna be athletes, they're gonna be drug dealers most of the time, or you're gonna have guys that are socially, able to get out and they're comfortable around pretty women. You know what I'm saying? And ugly as an ugly motherfucker, I have sympathy, no sympathy for other ugly people being called ugly. LOL. Well, I mean, eh, yeah, but shit, if somebody just call you ugly, I think I look at them, brother. If a sister just said, I'm not gonna talk to him, he's ugly. I'm like, bitch. Even though you might feel you just said you ugly. She can say I ain't attracted to you, but shit, I ain't finna let no like you know what I'm saying? I don't like shit like that. I don't. Now, I mean, I ain't saying you gotta have the same moral standards that I have, but when I see people say shit like that, I don't like shit like that. I think that's some whack shit to me. When I see people do shit like that, you ain't gotta tell other people down. Um, your point. What's up, franchise? Yo, you there? You unmuted. Well, he muted now. But I just think that's the thing. I think we got to stop it with this self-hatred. Bro, black men just want to smash these black women. They're not wifing these chicks. Keep it real. Yeah, Mr. Punisher. Facts. Thank you, brother, for telling the truth. Tell the truth. Niggas just wanna fuck. You right. You right. That's it. That's all niggas want. Niggas ain't thinking. So don't talk that shit about a family and kids and legacy and financial wealth and intergeneration. Don't talk that. See, because you got to kind of make a sacrifice to raise your kids. If you're gonna pop a baby out, you probably want to be a good dad and be in the house with your child and raise your child. You can't have it both ways. You can't have a baby mama, bitch about child support, but then you don't want to get married either. But but that's the black man's fault. She want a drug dealer. That's the black man's fault. Huh? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that, brother. I didn't say that. A girl at 20 years old is gonna date who the fuck brings more to the table at 20 years old. Brother, if you a good kid and you trying to get your education and this and that, you're not gonna be fucking with. Woo! Boy, you got a lot of noise in the background.
A lot?
Franchise, go ahead. I'll let you talk. You
A
go ahead.
lot?
Go ahead. Go
Do I
ahead.
got a lot of noise?
I mean, it sounds like you're
Man,
at a damn airport.
oh, listen, man, this subject here is somewhat crazy to me. And the reason that being is with all the programming and things that's going on, the state of hip hop, I don't understand how a brother can look at that sister and no form of fashion call her ugly. Knowing good and well the average brother that walks past a sister that looks like that, she's gorgeous. You're going to holler at her. Just from the pictures of looking at her, her personality is probably just as beautiful as she is. This, with this self hate, man, is just, it's appalling. I'm listening to this brother said that you've been going back and forth with, and 9 times out of 10, man, it's funny because brothers never want to admit the truth, knowing good and well he probably looked at that picture and probably said, "Yeah, she's a winner. I mess with her." You know, I'm listening at you, sir, but the subject is it shouldn't even be a question.
I mean,
We
but
all
that's
know
the
self
thing.
hate.
We in the age. We
Go
in the
ahead.
age right now. We're in the age right now of we're in the age right now of brothers doing shit like that and saying little comments on sisters and not allowing them to, really just tell the truth and say, man, you know what? This sister's beautiful. I think that's probably the most healthy, well-adjusted thing a brother could do is just tell the truth and say, this sister's beautiful. I think that's nothing wrong. If that was my girl If I was with Ari Lennox, I would tell her she's beautiful every day. I would do not. I'm not trying to cape. I got somebody. What I'm saying is, if I was with a woman like that, I would tell her she's beautiful. I would that shit wouldn't even. But of course, she's a celebrity, and I'm glad she said that. And I'm glad she said black men need to speak up. I'm actually glad she said that shit because I do think there's only a few brothers I know. Shout out to O'Shea. O'Shea probably not going as hard as I would, but O'Shea won't let you come on his channel and shit on black women. And we need to stop. That shit needs to be like you need to shame motherfuckers because you really cooning. When you that's some coon shit, bro. What you think, bro?
Give me a dark skinned sister. I love them. Boy, ain't nothing. I could be really off the wall. Listen, the darker the better. They taste better. They look better. They smell better. I mean, hey, I'm just gonna keep it above. I mean, for real. I don't understand how a man could sit there and look at Serena. You know, at one point you said something earlier that I was listening when you was talking about Serena. You know, at one point they was running around talking about Serena was ugly. And I'm saying to myself, man, what everybody that's saying this, I'm looking like, are y'all serious right now with this statement?
Because you
Are
let
y'all
white people
really
tell you.
serious?
That's a nigga that's programmed by white folks, and white daddy told him to tell him that one of his own women who's kicking all these white ass is ugly. That's what that was. You let white people tell you that your woman is ugly, that your on one of your own sisters is ugly. Now, Serena got her white man. She sure as hell ain't ugly. Now she might not be every guy's cup of tea. But see, that's one of I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit about black women that I think that's one of the things I actually prefer about sisters. I like me a sister that is beautiful and I can see it, and you can look at them and you see the beauty in them. Like it's not like some shit like where it's a cliche. Like, oh my God, this chick's beautiful. Everybody thinks she's beautiful. No, a chick like Ari Lennox is a chick that is you talk to, especially what makes a woman beautiful even more. Like, for example, Fantasia. When Fantasia made that comment, a lot of brothers was like, damn. And then they started looking at her different. You see what I'm saying? I think, and this is probably why a lot of dudes feel the way they feel, is because I think what's going on is a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to assess a woman. They look at beauty and they'll say, okay, she's not this, so I don't like her. That's not my type. I want this woman. The woman that you overlooking that works at whatever, or looks this way, that's the woman you might need to fuck with because you probably ain't the best looking motherfucker your damn self. And vice versa for women too. You might be trying to date out your damn league. Now, first of all, I'm not saying Ari Lennox is a lower level of beauty. I'm just saying some of these people that talk this shit don't even have the best eyes to really know what a beautiful woman is.
But see, this is this programming. This is why this really got to be brought out, man, for real. Propaganda. The stuff that Hitler was doing back in Germany, they are now doing here in America, specifically within the black community. We had a subject yesterday that we spoke about for a little while offline, and we were talking about how the small hats have come in and taken over R&B, hip hop, jazz. Yep. Now what they're doing, and if you pay close attention, even with rap music now is starting to have more white rap artists. Like a ton of rap artists, you know, are taking over. And they're programming us to think that what they want us to see as beauty, what they want us to listen to, what they want us to like. And until we get away from these programs, man, and these TV shows and the music that they pumping us. I remember when it was a thing growing up, Sub, and you can vouch for this, where being underground was the thing. We took pride in my generation of being different, not following the masses. I'm not doing this because you like it. I'm doing it because this is what I want to do. The music I listen to because that's what I like. That's what I like. It's not about what everybody thinks. And when it comes to beauty, we are being brainwashed into thinking what beauty is. Just a great example by what I mean and prove that programming is real. When I was coming up, white women and white men all thought that beauty meant you had a flat ass, big titties, long hair,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Yep.
tanned. Now
Mm-hmm.
you look at white women today, they walk around with fat asses. I had to ask myself a couple days ago, is it something in the water? Because I'm not used to seeing white women with asses. I'm a man, I'm gonna look. And when you see a woman with a nice shaped ass, you like, damn. And then she's white, you like, what the hell going on? Now white women walking around thick as a motherfucker. White women walking around with dreads. Why? Because now they've changed the status quo of what beauty is. They say beauty now is you got to have a fat ass, thick thighs, and a flat stomach. So now every white woman walking around like this. And we don't see that the programming is real. Get away, man. Stop watching this Atlanta Housewives, all this destructive stuff. Because if you pay close attention, there's nothing but destruction, and they tell you what beauty is. When growing up, when you was 12 years old, you saw the girl down the street that just had regular hair and nice little shape on, and you thought that was beauty. But over years of time of watching this stuff, now your image of what you think is beauty has been changed.
Oh, hold up,
This
hold up,
is
hold
what
up,
the
hold up, hold up,
problem.
hold up, hold up. So, 757 said one thing we got to ask is how many black men these sisters complaining are turning down. I'm gonna say this: just because a woman turn your ass down, don't mean you a good man. It just means she turned your ass down. That means she don't want you for that whatever reason. Doesn't mean you a guy, you a good person. Doesn't mean you got good character. Doesn't mean you better than the next person. Because like Mr. Punisher said, a lot of niggas just want to fuck and they mad they didn't get the pussy. She need to give me the pussy. I don't want to marry her. I'm not gonna wife her up. I'm not gonna give her. If I give her a baby, I'm not gonna be like, hey baby, I'm gonna take care of my child. I'm gonna be a good dad. Let's raise this child. Let's do this. No, I just want the pussy. Now I'm mad because I didn't get the pussy. So it's a catch 22. When she do nigga the chance, if he do her the wrong way, he just another nigga that was a that she chose and did her wrong. So it's both parties, man. You can't just
That's what
say
it really boiled down to. Niggas mad because they ain't getting pussy and they steady getting turned down, but they ain't taking a look in the mirror and saying, okay, why didn't she holler at me? What did I slack off here? Did I slack off there? Am I dressed appropriately? Did I present myself right? You know,
hold on. This brother
it's
said,
just
hold on. This brother said, just because you turn a woman down, it's not self-hate. I I never said it was. You can leave it on music franchise. I don't think it's self-hate because that's not it. I done turned women down, brother. Every man, well, a lot of men have turned women down. That ain't that's not the big deal. That's not nobody said that's self-hate because you turn a woman down. It's self-hate when you say a woman who looks like this looks like a Rottweiler, who has a big nose, distinctively African feature. When you say that Tiana Taylor looks like a Rottweiler, now that's just a straight lie. Now you just preaching self-hate. That's self-hate. Telling up put raising other races of women above your own women is self-hate. White women are better than black women. Asian women are better than black women. Hispanic, you ain't gonna ever hear that bullshit on my channel. See, I've been overseas. I played ball. I've been overseas. I've seen women that will treat you like shit that are from other races. Most of these niggas that's talking this shit don't even stamp their fucking passports. But they talking all this shit on the
listen.
internet.
You
Motherfuckers
a
don't never
nigga
go
at the
nowhere.
end of the day.
You ain't
Bottom
gonna ever get
line,
away from that
you
shit.
gonna
Hey,
be a
right.
nigga. I don't
Thank you.
care what you do, how you go about it, you gonna be a nigga. If y'all running around here thinking that they think Jay-Z is now an official, you crazy. At the end of the day, Jay-Z just a nigga with money. Bottom line.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say something. They just
This
went at
is
his daughter.
real.
They just went at his daughter, some white dude. See, this is the shit that get me. Some white guy said that I'm feeling sorry for Blue Ivy. She's gonna get Jay-Z's facial features, da 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 da. And so they'll do well, she'll get plastic surgery, and we have to act like she's always looking like that. Instead of looking at, man, how the fuck you talking about this man's daughter? You need your ass whooped for that shit. You need to be fucked up for talking about
Yeah,
that man's daughter. Talking about that girl
yeah.
about what, 5, 6 years old? Slap the shit out of his ass. Talking about that man's daughter like
I
that.
beat the
That
brakes
shit
off
ain't
his
right.
motherfucking
That
ass.
shit ain't right. And we as a
I'm
people need
going
to
back to
come.
the old adage. I got my channel up. You'll never hear me say it. I love you, dark skinned
Oh.
sisters.
B. Lee said that was a black dude that said that shit. Damn.
What?
You know what? I thought that was a white man. I really thought that was a white man. No way would a nigga say some shit like that about somebody's children. We know better because I done seen people get beat to sleep saying fucking with
Hold
people's
on,
kids.
sub. I got to go back and address something. I'm not saying that because you turn a woman down, and I don't think sub is implying that either. I believe that it's not self hatred. No, that's not what we're saying. But when you come out and say uh, you're just talking about black sisters and turning them down, and then you picking light skinned women, and you thinking that light skin is you're more beautiful because you're light skinned. See, growing up, it was always get you a red bone. That was like a special thing growing up.
But
A
that
red
shit made
bone,
me
a high
not like
yellow sister.
that shit made me
And
not like Redbone.
I used to grow up and see the high yellow bones that
Yo, hello. I guess fell off. Can you guys hear me? I'm still here, right? Because he fell off. I don't know what's going on with him. But I remember when I was a kid, man, everybody had certain light-skinned girls that everybody wanted. And those are the girls that I didn't want. Because just I'm just not like that. Running behind a certain woman, kissing her ass, telling, ooh, so-and-so the shit, so-and-so shit, she this, she that, man, shit. She just a regular chick to me. That's how I looked at it. I judge beauty on beauty. Like, you're not finna tell me certain women, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Certain women are basic as fuck. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. What's her name's not light skinned, but she basic. I don't know what the big deal is. What's that chick name? Angela Simmons. Angela Simmons is a basic. She's not pretty. She's not ugly. She's just basic. I like Ari Lennox more than I like her Angela Simmons. But people make a big fuss about Angela Simmons because of who she is, whose daughter she is, and shit like that. Certain women like that, I wouldn't have shit to do with. You see what I'm saying? And I just think when it comes down to it, a lot of people are putting other people on pedestals. Now, I didn't know that was a black man that said that shit about that man's daughter. Motherfuckers like that need to be excommunicated from the black community. And the South people seem more color struck. I didn't think skin tone was a big deal until I went to South Carolina. It ain't a big deal to me, brother. I'm from Alabama. I'm from Montgomery. It ain't a big deal to me. I've seen some badass black women. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it is what it is. I've seen some badass dark skinned motherfuckers that'll make you be like, damn, that motherfucker bad. It don't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? She's curvy. She has more curves than Ari. Okay. I'll take that. I hadn't looked at Angela Simmons. I just see a basic chill. Like, why everybody having a fit about this chick? I mean, celebrities are rapping about this chick like she really all that. I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? Good thing Romeo checking her. Romeo look good for little Romeo. Little Romeo, like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't hollering at her ass. So it is what it is. I just think a lot of women uh are kind of being disrespected. A lot of our brothers are kind of ignored. What's up, brother? Where you at? Franchise. I don't know what franchise is doing. But anyway,
No, sub, I got to say this.
where you at?
I'm right here.
Go ahead. Franchise. Go ahead.
Oh shit.
You got the damn computer on or something?
Anyway, no, sub, I got to say this.
Where you at?
I'm right here.
Go ahead.
check this out.
Oh shit.
This funny. I don't know why I'm getting this feedback like this, but I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna end it. So, brothers and sisters, I want y'all to go check out this beautiful sister, and y'all tell me she is flawless, flawless. It ain't a man on this planet that would reject this woman.
And
Go
who is
check
that?
out a TV show, uh, American Gods or whatever it is on Stars. I believe that's the TV show, American Gods or something like that. It's on Stars, And there's this black sister on there, man. She has a scene with Orlando Jones, I believe it is. Check her out.
You are talking about, I'll tell you who. Oh, she African. I can't even pronounce her damn name. You talking about this African sister. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's something that a lot of people have yet to really come through and really acknowledge, to be honest with you, when it comes to that. Like, you talking about this sister here. I mean, she's pretty. She's a pretty sister now. That's a bad sister. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a flattering picture of her, but still, I mean, she got African features though. She's African. She's from Benin. That's what she looked like. To me, she give me Benin. I don't know where she's from, but yeah, she a pretty sister. So, long story short, yep, you're tired, but Daki, whatever. Pull up. I pulled up. So let's look at it, man. She's Nigerian. Okay, okay. So and she got them cheeks like the girl I used to talk to that was Ibibio. I had a Ibibio girlfriend back in the day. Cold. Cold. Crazy, but she was cold. She was bad as hell. I thought that was gonna be I thought that was it. I thought I was out the game, bro. I thought I was out the game. I had one. You know what I'm saying? But didn't work. Here's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this, man. What happened to Romeo and Angela? Angela had a baby by a dude that got killed down here in Atlanta. And I don't think that's why Romeo wouldn't talk to her. I think she kept playing games and doing a lot of stupid stuff. And she's kind of honestly making bad choices, doing a lot of stupid shit. Romeo, and she's saying she do a lot of shit for attention. And her, Romeo, I don't know. I don't watch the show, so I can't really speak all on it, but I do know that. So Igbo, I don't know about Igbo. I had a Ibibio. It's different. But anyways, it's kind of off topic, but would you ever consider doing consulting as a black man? I want to ask for some advice. And I wouldn't mind paying. Well, yeah, I'm a consultant. That's what I do. I'm a consultant. I'm a database developer consultant. That's what I do. So, yeah, obviously I do consulting. But if you're talking about business consulting, then just give me a holler, sub03639 at Gmail. And we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did. So, what did it say? She started entertaining now. Wow. You mean Bow Wow again after Romeo was still willing to give. Yeah. I mean, we all know Bow Wow ain't gonna do right. Bow Wow messed up in the head. You know what I'm saying? What this dude say? Clifford Paul, fuck you, nigga. Kiss my ass, nigga. Somebody need to play cleanup, man. Kiss my bitch ass. Kiss my ass, nigga. Fuck you talking about. I ain't say no shit like that. Somebody need to be no damn cleanup, man. That's the thing, guys. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something about this whole cleanup man shit. Clifford Paul, everybody look at him. This brother is one of the guys I'm talking about right here. He thinks that any man that dates a woman that has a child is a cleanup man, period. It doesn't make a difference if that woman is giving him respect, if those children are respecting him and giving him respect as a man. It doesn't make a difference. He's the cleanup man. He's a loser. He's a fool. He's a simp. Automatically off the top. That's what Clifford is saying. That ain't got shit to do with it. That ain't really the only reason why he didn't fuck with her. She did a lot of dumb shit. That's why he didn't fuck with her. Romeo needs to play the cleanup man. Romeo wasn't like, okay, you got a baby. If that's the case, he wouldn't have been fucking with. He'd have stopped fucking with her a long time ago. He stopped fucking with her because of the fuckery. That's the measuring stick right there. But this is Clifford Paul is right. Exactly. You guys, that's what I'm saying. You guys, the Hario, y'all some trolling motherfuckers, boy. Y'all, every time I go live, y'all gotta be all contrarian or whatever I say. If I say up, you say down. I say left, you say right. It is what it is. Guys, let me explain the difference between me. I actually give a fuck about our community. I actually give a shit about our children. And I think that a man who marries a woman who has a child, now 2 or 3 children, shit, that's a lot. But I mean, one, I kind of give a little leniency to, because I think women can make mistakes. Because I myself have had sex with a woman unprotected, and I could have children out here. I can't shit on a woman for living the same lifestyle that I myself live, and then come on the internet and talk all this self-righteous bullshit. Like, and I'm not shitting on you guys. Y'all more than welcome to disagree. I'm cool with it. Hey, we cool, Clifford. But I think that a lot of people have this self-righteous ass attitude when it comes to women, have a self-righteous ass attitude when it comes to black men, in the sense. And what I mean by this is, for example, a woman who has a child, I wouldn't shit on that. I wouldn't. My woman has a son. That son is mine, obviously. We're together. If me and her ain't together, you got a good woman. I would not shit on you. If something happened to me and her while I'm not talking, you got a good ass woman. She went above and beyond for Christmas, contacted my students, had them shoot a damn video that damn near brought me to tears, telling me about how first she started the video telling me how much she respects me, loves me. She honestly said I'm a man of God. I try to lead in a certain way. She said she loves the way I am with our son. So I'm getting respect. I'm getting treated a certain way. See what I'm saying? I'm not getting treated. So this is why you don't hear the anger. Now she's dark skinned, thick, black woman, but I don't have this. I don't have this anger. You see what I'm saying? Because to me, that's what I get treated from a black woman who has my child. Now, if I break up with her, one thing I'll give her, she got a million niggas that want to talk to her. So I don't ever think she'll have a problem getting a man. But the thing that gets me is another nigga would look at somebody like her and be like, man, you gonna be the cleanup man? Like, shit, I'm with her. Shit, we together. I'm being a good father. I'm in my, you ain't nigga, I don't need you to be there. I'll take him. Fuck it. You get with her, I'll raise him. You can go ahead and do what you got to do. But a lot of niggas ain't gonna really step up to the plate and wife up a woman anyway. Like, that's not what niggas really want any fucking way. Let's just keep it a buck. Niggas want to fuck, like Mr. Punisher said. That's what I really think. See, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, in that right there, I see where you're coming from. Will I marry her? I'm not saying I might already be married. You don't know what I am. I don't put my personal business out there. What I am, I'm just with somebody. I have to kind of allude to that. But I don't really put my business out there like that. Well, and that's the thing. It depends, brothers. Like every woman. Oh, damn.
On that.
My bad, brother.
Listen.
Bad.
Hey, check this out. And this the realest shit y'all gonna ever probably hear. I'm a man that was raised by another man. I just had my son, and I'm a man that has raised other people's kids. There's no harm in a man. That's not cleanup. That is a man, because you're pouring into that child. You're instilling character, integrity, morals. You're guiding a child. You don't know if you guiding the next Barack Obama, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. You have no clue of what you're instilling into a child. So therefore, you're never a cleanup man.
Well, hold on. A lot of them niggas that's talking shit don't ever fucking have kids, nigga. Ever.
Yeah, because
don't have kids.
Check this out. I just had my first child. He means the world to me. And my prayer, more than anything, is, Lord, if I'm out this place, if you call me home, please put a man that's in my son's path, which I already know he have, if Sub is here. So I'm not worried about that. But I hope that another man would see and find fit to instill something good into my child. More so than anything, Christ. That's my stance. I ain't changing it. So to say that a man is less than a man, no. Or you're playing cleanup.
Hold on, franchise. This brother said if you're happy being the cleanup man simp, then that's you.
Check this out, brother. Ain't nothing being a simp about raising a child, bro. That's a man. That takes a man to raise a child. I have no problem with raising a child. And if you want to call it a simp, for a sister that respects me, a child that doesn't have a father, to have a image to look up to desire to be like, to have someone care about them, to nurture them, to guide them into manhood, then if that's being a simp, you the biggest simp of all for being a fool not to think that that is valid.
I think that's the thing. I think being a stepfather in and of itself is not simping. I think that's where you guys are really fucking up. I think that's what we fucking up at. Raising a child ain't for everyone. You're right, it's not. I agree, Josh Quick. Good point, brother. Great point. It's not. Some of these brothers that's talking, I bet you I can tell a lot of shit about them by the shit they saying. And so for me, the way I look at raising, let me mute you for a second because I'm getting a lot of feedback. The way I look at raising a child is the way I look at, if somebody tell me, hey, we're gonna bring Barack Obama at 8 years old, he's gonna come stay with you for a summer. What the fuck are you gonna tell him? Because a lot of you guys would know, okay, this is gonna be the president one day. I'm gonna put some black revolutionary shit in this nigga because he hate black people. So I'm gonna put some black revolutionary shit in him and make sure that he has a community mindset for his people. That's you. If you want to raise another man's child, then that's you. I'm not taking care of another man's child playing this. Okay, cool. Don't. I'm not saying that I'm not shaming other dudes for not wanting to be stepdads. In an optimal situation, if I had, would I want that for my son? No. Okay. I'll tell the truth. I want my son to marry a woman, no kids, and have a child and raise it, and it's his own child because that child is his dad. I mean, he's that child's father, and that father, when he looks at that child, he's gonna see his likeness. That's his child. What I'm saying, a man who meets a woman who gives him, first of all, respect. Because one brother said that a woman, some guy was with a woman, and that woman, baby daddy was threatening his life. First of all, you need to check her ass. Like, you need to get this shit together, and you need to leave her ass alone. Any woman that let that shit, she's supposed to cut that shit off at the bud. Like, no fucking way. That's just my mentality. But the thing is, guys, let me say this right here. And this is what I believe. If you meet a woman, she has a child, because this is what you're really saying. A woman with a child at 18 or 19 or 20, you meet at 30, is not shit. She's doomed. Meanwhile, you was 18 or 19 fucking women without rubbers your damn self. You didn't get a chick pregnant, or you had a chick have an abortion, and you got the audacity to come on the internet and talk down to people that did the same shit you did. It's different for women. Okay, it is different. There are different standards for a woman. But what I'm saying is, he's fair. I'll give that. I will give that. I will date a woman. I would date a woman who has one child. I would. I don't have nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. And if I'm with that woman and she raising a child, and that child grows up and becomes the president or whatever the fuck he becomes, a businessman, whatever, and he looking at, he's using the shit that I taught him, then it is what it is. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think what's going on now is you shaming brothers for doing that. I'm not shaming you for saying you don't want to do it. I'm not even forcing you, but you're talking shit and insulting me and name calling me, which makes you a bitch. That's what it does.
Let me interject this. I gotta say this, and it's real important. I don't think that the men that are doing it, one, they probably don't have any kids. Two, they don't recognize that in the event that if you have a child, your mindset is going to change, because you have to think, damn, I'm not promised every day. I'm not going to be here. And so when you look at it from that perspective, if you have a child, you would want somebody to step up and help raise your child and guide them. That's all I'm saying. And if you consider me a simp because I chose, I've raised 3 other kids. A nurse, music producer, and a small business owner. And they're doing very successful, and they call me dad to this very day. If they run into issues, they call me. Hey, Dad, I need XYZ. I need advice on this, or how do you do this? Because I poured into them.
Franchise, I'm not even telling brothers to do what you did, because that was very commendable and an honorable thing that you did. I'm not telling brothers to do that.
No, I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying do it. I chose to take on a woman that had 3 kids. I fell for it. I liked her. They were respectful. She respected me. I didn't have it. I don't have it. I didn't have any kids at that time. I chose to be with that woman. So guess what? I'm a man. You kid, that's a package deal. It's not just a booty call. You know, it started out, let's be honest, it did start out as a booty call. Well, it wasn't a booty call, but we started hanging out and doing things, and it led into a nice, long 12-year relationship. We just fell apart and went our separate ways. That being said, brothers, if you got kids or when you have a child, you're going to look at that a whole lot differently. You're
Yeah,
gonna look a whole lot
no, no,
different.
no, 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 no. I have a child, and I do think there is a certain point where it'll come back and bite you in the sense financially, and it is a burden when you're trying to raise 3 and 4. If a chick got 3 or 4 kids, that's a lot of fucking work. I'm not telling brothers to do that. I'm not telling the brothers to date one woman with 1 child. I'm saying don't shit on brothers that do. That's all I'm saying. Nigga, you a simp. You stupid. No, don't call them niggas names unless you know that they in a situation where they are being shitted on and disrespected. That's where I go and I draw the line. You see what I'm saying? But just a brother that's saying, hey, I met a woman, she had a child at 20, she 25, 26, child. The child respects you. The woman respects you as a man. I don't see shit wrong with that. Because the biggest thing for us as men is, are you getting respected by that woman? Are you getting respected by that child? Is that child talking about you ain't my daddy? I don't have to do what you say. That's some shit you need to either get her to check or you drop her ass. It's that simple. But if you getting respect, then I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't. I see something wrong with the guy who's getting disrespected after doing some honorable shit like that. That's where I draw the line. And I think that brothers need to kind of distinguish that shit and don't just shit on every stepdad is an automatic simp. Stay the fuck off YouTube watching these damn niggas that's talking shit, because a lot of dudes have adopted shit and you ain't living your fucking life. Your ass ain't out here living and doing shit. You just coming on the internet watching motherfuckers that you like. And you like this shit because it's entertainment to you. It's not about the community to you. It's about, am I entertained? Is this some fun shit that like what he's saying, so I'm gonna regurgitate it and adopt that shit to my life, even though you ain't went out here and lived your own motherfucking life to know if that shit worked. That's what I believe.
Hey, sir, who is this square ball L7 ass nigga, Tackman Clan Killer? Check out this BS. This dude. I don't even know what he talking about, bro. Just read this dude.
Franchise building the squad NBA 2K style. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I just think I'm not I'm not telling you to do what franchise did. That's franchise. I'm not, but one thing about franchise I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna shit on franchise. And I do think that's honorable what he did. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I'd do some shit like that, but that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's the problem I have. I think people are really kind of taking this baby mama shit to the damn nth degree. When they get created, somebody fucking see. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something about baby mamas. A lot of times, baby mamas fuck educated lames do get pussy. They do fuck somebody. A lot of these niggas that got baby mamas, and they fucking hypocrites. You creating the fucking problem. Every nigga that got a baby ain't a fucking thug out here. Let's just keep it a buck. Every nigga that, because if that's the case, that means 80-90% of black men are thugs then. So you can't have it both ways. See, your math is painting you in a corner statistically. So a lot of these niggas that's on the internet, a lot of these niggas that claim they're good men. See, a lot of times when you think you're a good man, you ain't shit either. Let's go there. You a fucking loser too. You ain't shit. A lot of y'all, the ones that's talking shit, that feel a certain way, sometimes, I don't know everybody's case. I'm not talking about everybody. But a lot of times, brothers that think they the shit and be like, man, she don't want me. I'm a good man. What make you a good man? Bitch, because you got a job and a degree? Fuck out of here. Everybody, man, you know how many niggas it is out here with degrees? Fuck out of here. What make you a good man? What make you, a lot of motherfuckers can't even run a fucking lemonade stand. You not even enough to lead, so you can't lead a business. You can't lead a house. You don't need to get married. You don't need to have kids in my mind. That's why our community fucked up right here. Niggas don't want to lead. I'm gonna go ahead and say motherfuckers don't want to lead. I'm talking about respect. I said if you get respect, you should be able to get if you get respect from a woman and her child, you should be good because respect is what matters for us as men. If you in that house and that child talking to you like you ain't shit, you need to drop her ass. And if she talking to you, obviously she gets dropped. Single with no kids or with a child. But what I'm saying is when I say some shit like that, I'm still a simp. This is why the community's fucked up. Because motherfuckers is and YouTube is really exacerbating this shit. YouTube is making it worse. Motherfuckers that ain't never had, don't know how to think for themselves. I was sub before I got on this bitch. The reason I'm called Sub-Zero is for some shit that happened in the 90s. Fuck out of here. Niggas that want to get on the internet, watch YouTubers, shit, and then come on here and shit on another brother. They say, man, if the woman's respecting you, fuck out of here. As long as that woman respecting you, then I don't have no problem with it. Brothers, are you getting respected? That's what I want to know. Is she doing you like she's supposed to? Is she respecting you as a man? Yes. Well, shit, I ain't finna shame on that brother. Shit, that's an honorable thing. If the child respects him, now if that child to my bitch, you ain't my daddy, fuck you, da 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 da, then that's a simp right there. Because see, if you stay in a situation like that, that's simping. See what I'm saying? That is simping. But every stepdad's a simp. That is some unhealthy shit for our community. That is unhealthy. That shit is unhealthy. I just think that shit is unhealthy. Damn, some niggas don't need to have kids. Right, I mean,
I got a question. Was Shaq Daddy a simp?
yeah, he was a simp. He was a simp. Shaq dad was a simp. Obviously.
I bet you Shaq Daddy. I bet you Shaq Daddy got rewarded for being a simp.
Exactly. Shaq say his dad used to whoop his ass. What he said, that song, Outstanding. Say, didn't do it a few times, and dad had to scold me. I know how you was feeling, didn't want me willing to enter drug dealing. You remember when you asked me this one day, who I want to be like? I said, Dr. J. He said, good, now you have a goal. You know what I'm saying? I still know that shit. I used to love that song. But what I'm saying is, he said, Phil is my father, because my biological didn't bother. He talks about his dad. He made songs about it. He loved and respected that. That's how you do that shit. He respected him. You see how Shaq respected his stepdad? That's how the shit is done. With respect. When you don't get respect, you know what I'm saying? Nah, Elliot, I know you fucking with me. But what I'm saying is, he was a man that got respect. That's all I'm saying. I just don't think we shouldn't shame every fucking stepdad. That is some dysfunctional shit. And you wonder why the black community is 220 years behind white people when motherfuckers don't even want to throw a punch? Because you throw a punch when you raise a child, that's a punch. That's like taking an arrow, aiming it in the direction of your enemies and letting that bitch go. That's what you do when you raise a child, because you instill values, you instill principles. Damn, it's a shame I got to say this shit. You instill certain things. You know what I'm saying? In the 90s, being a dad was highly... Dude, Shaq came out in 1992. He was already grown. He was a rookie in like 92.
Listen, this is bad. To me, that shows the value and the character of the man that would call another man a simp.
I think simps exist, though. I think simps exist.
I mean, yeah, simps do exist. Don't get me wrong. They do. But when you're talking about being a stepdad and raising a child, then you're saying that you should never deal with the woman with the child. And in this day and age, that's pretty much damn near impossible, because damn near everybody got a child.
Well, not just that. I mean, you can get women every day. A new crop of women are turning 18 that don't have kids. So you can always get a woman without kids. It's gonna always be women that don't have kids. Tackman, I agree with you. It's not for everybody. I'm not shaming you because you don't want to do it. I would never do that. I would never shame a brother who, and let me say this, because this is what people, if somebody tried to come back at me, I can think of a couple of people who probably would, that would say some shit about me. Hold on one second, French child. I can think of probably a few people that would probably want to come back. Sub is shaming black men into being stepdads. Not a fuck I ain't. See, I be wanting to see. Woosah. Okay, look. I'm not shaming nobody into being no stepdad, okay? You don't have to be a stepdad. The most optimal situation for any black man is to get with a woman with no kids and raise a family. That's the most optimal situation. Are there going to be women that you're going to meet that got all your criteria, but somebody got the hold to her ass at 20? That probably would happen. So if you meet a woman that got all the criteria, she getting you respect, she doing what you want her to do, the children are respectful, you telling me you're going to walk away from that shit just because she got a child? Some brothers would, some brothers wouldn't. It's not for everybody. But what I'm saying is, don't shame a brother that does. I'm being fair because this is the society we live in America and living this shit out. I'm living it. I've lived in this country. I done dated women. But what I'm saying is, I've dated women that have had kids, but I got treated a certain way. I've never had a woman whose children treated me like shit. I ain't saying they was treating me like I was their dad. No, they didn't treat me like a father. No, but they did give me respect. All I ask for, as men, when you come in your motherfucking house, if they talking to you like you ain't shit, her or her children, drop her ass. But if they giving you respect, that's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that if you are a guy, I can't date a woman with kids. That's just me. I've seen people say that shit like, hey, that's cool. That's like me saying, hey man, you gotta date dark-skinned women or you got self-hate. I didn't say that shit. That's like me saying you gotta think a woman like Ari Lennox is a dime, and if you don't, you hate your own people. No, but to say Ari Lennox look like a bulldog because she got a big nose is self-hate.
That's my pretty much my stance. I'm not saying that it's for everybody. No. What I am saying is don't shame the next man because they choose to take it on. I think it's something honorable. I respect it. If that's the route you choose to go for it. But don't knock somebody else and belittle them because they choose to been a stepdad. I've been a stepdad. Do I find it offensive? Yeah, I do find it offensive because what you're saying is I'm a simp. And I would love for Ann, brother, that feel like I'm a simp, that feel that way about me. Meet me. Square up. And I'm gonna show you how much of a simp I am.
I mean, it ain't even about that, man. It ain't even about that. I think welcome aboard, Elliot. Hit me up, sub03639 @gmail. I don't think that we ain't got to go to blows. I just think the name calling is really, I think there aren't enough men that really come out and say what I'm saying. There aren't enough men who will come out and defend black women when it come to bullshit like this. We need to defend, not because I'm a simp. That ain't got shit to do with being a simp. That has to do with, wait a minute, brother. You saying African features are ugly. It's like saying in Malcolm X, I'm gonna do it again. Remember the movie Malcolm X when Baines had him in the jail and they went in the library and he said, look, the truth is right there if you look for it. And he looked at the word white. First he looked at black, dark, evil, sudden, dreary, you know what I'm saying, hopeless, right? Then he said white, full of hope, good, without flaw, without blemish. That shit is affecting motherfuckers. If you're in the VIP and you see a dark-skinned woman and you say, I don't want no dark-skinned women, that is a problem. When you have black men that say, I don't fuck with black women, that is the same shit that you saw, and that shit is directly connected. I'm not on this conscious hotel shit, but I do believe that it's connected when black men or black women have an ideological disposition against their own people that look just like them in the fucking mirror. It's just like when Richard Pryor was trying to walk around with the damn garbage bag on. That shit look weird when you see a black man trying to be in the Klan or some shit. Like, I know they had a movie called Black Klansman, but that was because he was on the phone with it. But I'm talking about really being in the Klan. That's what the fuck you look. You look fucked up in the head. Something's wrong with you because no matter where you go in this world, you're going to always be a nigga. Always. And I know you don't like that shit. Oh, yo, I ain't no nigga. You get what I'm saying? You're going to always be identified with your group of people. Even in Africa, you take your ass to Africa, you're going to be black, American. That's what you are. You are not whatever you trace your DNA to. That's not really you. You've been in this bitch over half a millennium, almost a half of 1,000 years by now. It's at this point we are black. Embrace it, be proud of it, and love it. Don't be ashamed of your heritage, your culture, your history, whatever the fuck if you want to say we ain't got none of that, fine. Whatever. Don't be ashamed of your ancestors and what they look like. and telling your ancestors and telling your people, telling your women that they're ugly because they got big noses and big lips. Telling your women they ugly because they got dark skin and kinky hair. That by default is a bitch move to me. And any man I see doing that shit can get the fuck off my channel with that shit. Real talk. That's the way I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. That is fucked up. It's like to me when I saw that movie with Malcolm X and he looked in that dictionary and saw the word white and it meant good. And do you honestly believe, guys? And I'm gonna tell you something about this whole colorism shit anyway. Historically, guys, back in the days, the reason we even have colorism, because the way white people set this shit up. Let me tell you how much of a coon these motherfuckers is, right? Even the niggas that think a woman looks better because she light skinned. Let me explain something to you why you think that. You might not believe this shit. Women, black women, there was a time white women looked at women with big asses and thought that shit was ugly. I know y'all, man, you crazy. In the early 2000s on back, white women did not like to see big asses. I remember a video I saw some years ago of white women thinking that big asses were ugly. I kid you not. Like that shit now sounds foreign as hell, right? Because everybody all the white women in the gym right now, it's the 3rd of November. White women got their ass in the gym squatting hard as they can to catch up with black women. But let me say this. The reason we have colorism, I know you like, well, man, that's what the white man gave us. Yeah, but see the reason, okay, so they had a system, right? And I think it was in New Orleans, they had a sort of what they call a social pyramid. This is what I learned in social studies. At the top was some people called the Peninsulars and Mestizos. They had like a certain caste system, if you will. And so the more white you were, the more benefits you got. And if you could damn near pass for white, you damn near, you enjoyed a good life. It was the people that look black, because the white man look at his own people, his own phenotype, and treat it like it wasn't his. He had to. Even when he had mixed children. If he had mixed children, that child came out with straight hair and blue eyes, but they had like a little darker tone, where his genes actually were a little bit more dominant, that child would get treated differently than a child that was dark, came out, the mama big nose, kinky hair and shit, big fat ass. No. So what happened is we got free, and then what happened historically, it was a lot of shit that you could not get because you were black with segregation and Jim Crow. So black people a lot of times would do shit to try to look white or to try to be. See how this shit sounds? See how fucked up you is in the head when you say some shit like that now? Because that's what you're doing. You starting to think a certain way. You believe that white is right. You believe that being bright skinned is better. Now, if you have that preference, then I'm not talking about it. You can have a preference for light skinned women because people want to use that preference to defend a lot of self-hatred. It's a difference from self-hate and preference. Okay. I prefer dark skinned women. If I preferred light-skinned women, and I know there are YouTubers that do, that's one thing. I'm not going to shit on black women, though. Dark-skinned black women. I'm not going to say some shit like, I don't want no dark-skinned women in the VIP. Nigga, you got one dick, Chris Brown. You can't fuck every woman in the VIP. So just because you got your preference, just as long as the bitch that get in there that you like, why the fuck do you got to get rid of all dark-skinned women? That's some different shit. That's something different. When rappers do this shit, guys, the rap industry is ran and controlled by certain people. Damn, I wish Black Patriarch Channel was still around. I really do. I really do. It was some videos where Black Patriarch had something called When Dark-Skinned Women Rule the World. He talked about Vanessa Williams winning Miss America. He talked about Vanessa Williams trying to get into singing. But she said Whitney Houston killed that shit. When Whitney Houston came out, he said that Whitney Houston destroyed it was like dark-skinned women were the thing. And if you go back to the 90s, that was the golden era of dark-skinned women. Look at Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill would be ugly to a lot of these niggas today. Like Lauryn Hill would be called ugly by a lot of these niggas. They would be saying, anybody that looks at Lauryn, I didn't think she was ugly. I didn't think she was all that, but I didn't think she was ugly. You know what I'm saying? Certain moments she looked good. She was cute. You know what I'm saying? I thought Lauryn Hill was cute. I didn't think she was ugly. But a lot of people today would have this self-hatred towards their own race of people. And this shit is something that you've been taught. Look, you don't come out the womb, look at a woman that looks like your mom and your sister and say, that's an ugly bitch there. Just because why? Because she looked like my mama. That's not what you do, right? You don't look at a woman and be like, damn, she got a fat ass. Ugh, that's a turn on. I hate fat ass. Right? That's not what black people do. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Thank you. Lauren Hill was gorgeous. So what I'm saying is, guys, we need to stop it with the self-hate. That's all. I think to me, you can't talk about racism and white supremacy and then go out here and say anything close. I'm gonna get as close as I can to white, and that's the best looking. The darker you get, you don't think that who the fuck where that system come from? The darker you get, the uglier you are. The more African features you have, the uglier you are. But the closer you get to white Giselle Bundchen, whatever her name is, the closer you get to Christy Brinkley, the more, you know. Now, obviously, if you get to a white woman and she anything above an 8, oh my God, I've hit the jackpot. Fuck black women, right? And it's the same for black women. Like, let's be honest. That dude that's married to Jodie Turner, whatever her name, the chick from Queen and Slim, that goofy ass. Oh my God! Like he can have you, you can have him. Y'all go. But don't be out here talking shit about black men. But see, a woman like that who's not American, who's not ADOS, I don't listen to any fucking way. We gotta understand and know when to distinguish, right? Lonnie Love, bye. You good? Take your man. Don't shit on because she up there crying because the nigga meeting her at the airport. He met me at the airport to pick me up. I'm like, shit. What type of nigga you done been with? What the fuck? So you been with niggas that won't even pick your ass up at the airport? Damn. Like, this is the type of shit. And you try, I can't listen to Lonnie Love try to tell me why tell women why they shouldn't date black men. Look at what she talking about. You know what I'm saying? No, the dude ain't an Uber driver. That motherfucker unemployed. He living off her ass. She taking care of him. I'm not even a big fan of Lupita. I think Lupita's okay. I ain't gonna say she's ugly. She's cute. I used to think she was cuter. I don't know. She's all right. I give about a 7, maybe 8 on her bet, you know. But Lupita's not ugly. So when Gilbert Arenas was saying the shit he was saying, I thought it was fucked up. When I hear these rappers say the shit they're saying, it is a callback or throwback from that era of Jim Crow, from the era of slavery. That's what it is. And white is right. And any dude that says some shit like that, let me tell you what that would be like if I had to. Let's say a motherfucker come in your house and you a kid, and a motherfucker stomps your mom out and rapes her, right? And then you become older, and you see this motherfucker. Now, any real nigga would slap the shit out of him and want to kill him. That's what he would do, right? But you make this dude your best friend. That's what you sound like to me. When you think like that, when you say shit like that, I don't give a fuck if you prefer light-skinned women. Prefer them all you want to. Some shit ain't gonna ever my mouth ever. It's a difference in me preferring a light-skinned woman and then shitting on the black women. It's a difference in me preferring white men, because I don't see too many women saying they prefer light-skinned men, and then shitting on black men. Like, to me, Crystal and Karazine, I heard her say this shit one time. She said, because I never watch her shit, never subscribe ever. I can't. And I ain't gonna even hate on Chris. She's a beautiful sister. Crystal and Karazine, I think she's beautiful. She is. Objectively speaking, that's a nice looking sister. She could have got a good man, but she fucked up. She got with a dude that somebody said he was a regular educated brother. He didn't want to get married. She got with some white boy. He's married. Okay, fine. He married her. That I do agree with. I do agree that a lot of us as men don't want to get married because it's a lot of ass out here. And we feel like we want what we want. But at the same time, I think that she's a good looking sister, but I wouldn't listen to a woman out here tell shit on that. You out your fucking mind. I'm not gonna let you shit on brothers. Just like I'm not gonna let nobody shit on black men. But we gotta have more of us out here that are fair and calling shit out on both sides, because it's not being called out on in certain spaces. It's not. I'm in the minority as a black man who's defending Ari Lennox. I'm the minority. I know that. I might have motherfuckers respond to me now because they don't want to hear a black man come out. This looks bad, man. You can't come out here and defend. No, let me tell you something. I don't let motherfuckers on YouTube change my worldview. I think what the fuck I think before I got here. I have my own belief system. I'm not gonna come here and sell out who I am to be liked by other YouTubers. I'm gonna say what the fuck I feel. I don't give a shit. And ain't nobody gonna say that shit in my face any motherfucking way. I believe that shit. Not that I'm trying to go to blows with anybody, because I ain't on no street shit. But ain't nobody gonna fuck with me like that. I ain't worrying about that shit. So you might call me whatever. This nigga a simp, so make a response video. That nigga a simp, da 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 da. That nigga's telling niggas to go and pick. I didn't tell you to do shit. Just don't shame a nigga that does and call him a simp just by the sheer fact that he with a woman that has a child. No. No. I wouldn't do that. And I wouldn't tell somebody to come on the internet and shit on black men, a sister that's shitting on black men like Paris does. I see she shits on black men a lot. And I'm starting to see, I used to actually fuck with her channel and Chrissy, but they're not community minded anymore. It's all about black, dark skinned women now. Fuck black men. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the community. This is where we are now. And so what's gonna happen is, this is what I think gonna happen. That shit is gonna become more and more popular, and our numbers are gonna dwindle, right? And what's gonna happen is we will probably go the way of the dodo bird in this country. What white people want. So they're doing the work of the white man. If you really think about that shit, they're doing the work of white supremacists. They want us to not breed and have other dark-skinned, big-nosed, woolly-haired children. They don't want those features. Look at the black man that talked about Blue Ivy. Oh my God, she's gonna have black features. Damn. What type of shit is that? That's what he said. Jay-Z, you mean big nose, big lips? I ain't gonna lie, that shit, I love a woman with some big lips. That shit, I ain't gonna go there. I love that shit. I like big lips. But a lot of niggas talking shit about that. I think that's what we are now. And so what's gonna happen is our phenotype will be bred out, which is what the white supremacists want. They want to get rid of melanin. They want that shit gone. You don't know what the fuck you got. You really don't. You shaming it, just like we did when we was in Jim Crow and motherfuckers was talking shit about this, and man, Jim Crow wasn't that guy. I got into it with a brother on Mr. Research Channel. He's talking about Jim Crow wasn't all that. I didn't say Jim Crow was all that. I think we should have got equal protection under the law, but don't tell me we had a lot of infrastructure that we don't have today. That we had our own movie theaters, all types of shit that we do not have. I can't name one group of black-owned movie theaters right now. I can't. We had that shit. We threw it away for integration. So this is the same shit you saw with integration, and how now we've pretty much been dissolved into nothing economically, is the same shit you about to see phenotypically with black people. Because people like Paris and other people who I will not name, because I know they like to make response videos and shit like that. I don't really want to get no motherfucker. I don't. I try to avoid shit. I know Paris ain't gonna respond. Not because I'm scared. I ain't worried about what she got to say. I know she's not gonna respond. I know Chrissy's not gonna respond. So that's why I'll say their names. Because I know. But if it's somebody gonna start some shit, I try to avoid shit. I try not to get into shit like with YouTubers and shit back and forth. I don't. I had one brother make a response video one time. I came in the comment section and said, brother, I don't disagree with you. I forgot what he said. But he said something. I guess he may have mistook what I said and said, well, Sub said this, and he wasn't disrespectful. He just said that. I said, well, yeah, brother, I disagree with you on this, but I do agree with you on this, and you made a good point. Good video. Like the damn video, actually. But that's the point I'm trying to make. You know what I'm saying? I just think there needs to be a balance. I think one of the most revolutionary things you could do is marry a black, dark-skinned, phenotypical woman and have black babies. That is one of the most revolutionary things, because if listen, guys, if there is a black womb and black sperm, you can always be a revolutionary. You can always change shit. There's always hope when there are children, when there are black children. When you breed your children out in 2-3 generations, black. So somebody that's 1/8 black is actually considered black. Is that what you're telling me? That you get? So I could marry a white woman, have a mixed baby. They can marry a white woman, have a mixed baby, and then they can have a white woman and have a mixed baby, and that baby's still black because they technically mixed. 1/8, you would never know who's 1/8 black. 1/8 is like 88%, I think. 88.5% black. That's not a large percentage, guys. There's some of us that are black that are 12.5% white. Shit. Do we look at them and call them white? No. So, guys, I'm sorry. You can be bred out of existence. I think it's good for black men to marry black women. I think it's good for black women to marry black men. That's just how it is. Uh, good point, Elwood. Good point. Good point. Shout out to Elwood. Y'all check Elwood Anderson out. That's the homie. But I think that some damn, what I do? We gotta throw. I was trying to click. We said we got to throw hell to find a decent, honest black man. LOL. Luckily, I found one. Well, I mean, brothers will say the same shit. Everybody go through hell. I don't think there's nobody that got it easy. Black men don't. Shit, black women don't. I mean, I can find. I ain't met a black woman that say they got it easy. Even the black women that are beautiful with big asses still catch hell. So everybody catches hell. So I think that's the real thing. But all I'm saying is we need to. I think when you tell black men to date out all the time and to the point where it's almost like, look, I'm not shaming anybody that dates out. Okay, that's not what this is about. This is not about you date out, you a coon. Say that there are people that say that shit. I'm not saying that you're a coon. I think that if I was to marry a white woman, right, have mixed babies, and we live in the suburbs, those children are gonna be. They probably ain't gonna be black. They're not gonna go to the barbecue in the hood and fit in most of the time. What's gonna happen is they're probably gonna marry a white guy, and my grandchildren will be 75% white, right? Then they'll marry that grandchild marry somebody white, and by the time I have a great grandchild, they will be 12%, 12.5% black. And we keep going and dilute it down to 2%, 2.5%. It's gonna get diluted. You can dilute your blackness, your phenotype away. And I think that's what's gonna happen. And I think this is what white supremacy wants in the black. They don't want us together. I think the us fighting and going at each other so hard actually feeds that. What we need to do. I think there are some issues that need to be addressed. Not saying there aren't, but when if and when you can find that one black person that fuck with you and you fuck with them, and what their fuck ups you actually can deal with, and her fuck ups you can deal with, because everybody got some, and you gonna get with me and gonna be some shit about me you don't like, and gonna be some shit about you I may not like, and we can kind of get past that shit and we can come together in jail and create a black family. That's a beautiful thing. That is beautiful. We need more black children. We need more black families. Why? Because if you have a black family, you can have a community. Because the family is the base structure of a community in a society. You gotta have that shit. When you have a family, you can build off that black family. See what I'm saying? I'm pushing for the family. I'm not just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not black man only first. I'm not black. I sure as hell ain't black woman first. I would be more and first because men lead. And in doing so, when you do build as a black man, you will be able to go out and provide and protect. So in order for you to do that, there needs to be resources sent your fucking way as a man. You need resources. Black men need resources. We do. So when Tariq Nasheed made that comment about black men, there needs to be a head of household, the household where it's a black man and a black woman. They're the only ones that get reparations. I see what the fuck Tariq was saying. He was facilitating families. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think Michi X took offense to that shit. I don't get reparations. I don't know. He wasn't saying that. What he was saying was that if you have a family structure, you have a strong family, you have a strong society. You can't have a strong society if you don't have a woman and a man together in a nuclear family with their raising their children. This is a good thing. So I think when we go down the other spectrum and try to make this shit out to be something it's not, which is black men by themselves and black women by themselves, what you'll get is dysfunction. Because now black men and black women still gonna fuck. Now you got baby mamas, you got child support, you got a lot of dysfunction going on. So in order for us to really fix it, the family has to be at the center of this shit. So telling people to breed out, a lot of times, I'm not saying you can't marry. I'm not saying individually you can go and do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you want to be gay, go do it. Do you. I ain't got no problem with you. Do you? Long as you don't come trying to proselytize me to do what you did. Now I got a problem. That's where I disagree. Just like the gay community. I look at it the same way. The gay community, you gay, do you. I ain't got no problem with you. If I cut my TV on and I see people trying to program me to think a certain way, that's when I get pissed off. If I cut my television on and I see commercials with interracial couples, I see what they're trying to do. This shit is controlled by a group of people that wear small. And what they telling you is that they want you to breed out. They want you to get rid of. They don't want phenol. One thing that pisses they don't want melanin in the. They don't want that shit, man. Your melanin is offensive to these motherfuckers. I'm telling you what it is. And when they got you thinking that way, they got you right where they want you. If you think that melanin or the characteristics of people with melanin is offensive and it is ugly, and anybody with a big nose and a fat ass and big lips and kinky hair is ugly, that they got you right where the fuck they want you at. They got you. That's where they want you. Now, if you say, hey, I don't want a woman like that, I want a woman like this, but I'm gonna marry this woman, cool, but I'm not gonna shit on that woman, then hey, I'm cool. It is what it is. You with a white woman, you with a white woman. You with a light-skinned woman, you with light skin. If Chris Brown get with them but light-skinned women, that's his personal business. I don't have no problem with that. See what I'm saying? Rapping certain things to denigrate women that are phenotypically black, that's a bitch move. Making comments, saying little shit like that, going at them, that's a bitch move to me. That's how I look at it. You shouldn't shit on dark-skinned black women. You shouldn't shit on. I mean, I ain't trying to be fine. I don't see too many people shitting on dark skin. They used to when I was a kid, actually. They used to call them tar babies and shit like that. Like all the dark dudes in class. Ah, you a tar baby. This is way back in like 1979, 1981. I was in first grade, kindergarten. And you know how cruel kids can be. You know what I'm saying? And there was this girl named Tonetta. I ain't gonna say her last name. Tonetta had a Jerry curl. I'm tell you how long this shit go back. We talking about way back. Tonetta was fucking beautiful. Okay. Tonetta was dark as the street. You hear me? But she was bad. She was bad. Well, of course we was kids, so she might be big as a house now. But Tonetta was pretty as hell, dark skin, and the only thing we used to get joke on her about was toes. One day she came to school and her feet was ashy, and she had on some sandals, and we joned her ass. That was it. Now, of course, people would say she's dark, but she was beautiful. Yeah, we knew this shit even in like the 80s before it was cool for brown skin. Like when I saw NDRE make that song Brown Skin, I love that shit. I loved it because I like shit like that. I do. I think it's okay for dark skin to be put on display, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think it's okay. I don't think it's now what's the name calls it corrective promotion and all that shit. Within balance. Now, when you see somebody say, "Well, hey, a black woman on the center of the Bachelorette," and hey, at least it's a black woman being catered to by black men. See, this is why you get you a white man. That hold on, white men ain't shit either. I got family members that date white. Trust me, they catching hell. That shit. That I don't know why people think that shit is so. I don't know, like the grass is greener. We have this syndrome that we think that the grass is green on the other side. It's not. It's not. I don't give a fuck what race you are, what race of woman you go get, or man. Whatever person you get from the other side of the spectrum, just understand they're people. This is my mentality about that shit. I was in Brazil. I played ball. I've been in the Dominican Republic. I don't know how many times. I've been to Africa, Ethiopia, as they would say it, Uganda, London. I've been all over the world, man. Let me tell you something about people. People are selfish. Let me tell you something. People are naturally selfish. People will use you. If they see that you're American, they will shit on you. They don't give a fuck about you. They will gut your account to the negative. They don't give a fuck about you as American. In fact, the fact that you are American makes you a target. Understand this, brothers and sisters. When you leave this country, you can be and will be used by most people. It is rare. It is just as hard to go overseas and find a woman who ain't just awestruck because you're American and just fucking with you on the simple fact that it's you. And I'm gonna tell you how you do that. You got to move your ass to that country, learn the fucking language, and live there, and get accustomed to the culture, the customs, of those people. Learn the languages. Then you can actually effectively date a woman from a foreign country. But taking your ass overseas to the Dominican Republic for a week and buying pussy, no, no. That shit, that's a woman that next week somebody gonna be beating her back out. Next week, soon as you catch out. That's how that shit works. So don't get into that. Don't get caught up into that shit. But if you've never been that close to a beautiful woman and you go down there, that shit'll go to your head. Ugh. Anyway, guys, I got business to take care of. I got some gotta go finish off this house, man. We're getting on down to the wire on this house. So if you're married and traveling out, that's a bad idea. Could be, could be. Jethro, read the Bible, my brother. It is what it is, not lies. Let's see. True, it makes you a target as an American. They are nice on the surface, but so are folks around you at home. That's it, man. That's me. That's been my experience, brother. Let me tell you, so I got a homeboy that went out the country about 2 years ago for New Year's. He went over there the whole month of January. He left right after Christmas. Stayed in that foreign country for a month. That brother took about $5,500 over. He came back. He said, "Man, I ain't have but $50 in my pocket." I said, "What happened?" He said, "Man, them motherfuckers over there so selfish." He was in Uganda. He's like, "They so fucking selfish, man." He said, "Man, we would go places and these chicks would be ordering shit, inviting their friends, not asking me. Call." He said 3 and 4 chicks will show up. They want him to pay. He's spending 150 here. He said, "Man, even though I'm in Africa, I'm spending hundreds of dollars on meals and shit." He said, "Man, the chicks, one chick he was talking to. Now, these are different situations, not one woman now. These are all different women he was talking to. The chick, he told her he was going to bring her a Louis purse, which I don't know why he said that. I'm like, shit, that's what you told her. So he said he's going to bring her. He told her, he said, well, man, I'm going to get her a knockoff. And she said, cool. She was still happy with it. And then I forgot to stop at the on Old National and get it before I left at the airport because I was rushing. And man, she got mad, man. We ain't even talk no more the rest of the trip. But this is a Ugandan chick. This is an African chick, right? Ain't they supposed to be more submissive? And no, I asked him, I said, man, he said, man, look here. He said, I'm probably more successful here in America than I am going over there because it was, for one, culturally, man, it's a lot of shit, man, we don't understand as Americans going into these countries that you got to there's a learning curve that you have to overcome when you hop a plane. It just is. That shit is big. There is a learning curve. I'm gonna tell you where you probably have come out better at. London. Maybe in a London or a more Western. I hate to say it because it's gonna sound like, well, damn, that's what I'm trying to get away from. The more Western it is, if the woman fuck with you, she fuck with you. She really do fuck with you. It's not like cause she trying to get in a country and no, they don't give a shit. They fuck with you because it's you. If you want to take a short trip. But if you want to go to the Dominican Republic, I'm not shitting on guys that go to the Dominican Republic, but like Taylor Made Dream said, he went to the DR and he lives there. He knows Spanish. He's lived there long. He knows the customs of the DR in Sosua, where they're literally telling black men, we don't want your fucking money. If you're from America, stay the fuck out from over here. We don't want you over here. That's what they basically in so many words, are saying in a lot of these Latin countries. They don't want our ass over there. They don't fuck with us. Dude, you are on the black team, okay? This is basically what I'm saying. You are on the black team wherever the fuck you go. Black women turned away from, brother, I don't know what you're talking about. Black women don't date out. They're the least, anyway, Cliff. That's why I don't just put the link in the chat. I don't do that no more. I'm gonna stop doing that shit. But this is the thing. You own the black team, guys. Wherever the fuck you go, you African American, you own the black team. You are the most envied people on the planet from other people's, especially from other countries. Everybody envies our ass. Okay, let me say something about being African American. There are pros and cons. Everybody calls us akatas. A lot of people call us niggas. They got names in Philippines that is the word nigga. They got names in Spanish, the word nigga. You are the bottom of the totem pole. Everybody thinks that way. You the scum of the fucking earth. Yet you are the most beloved. You are the most admired. You are damn near viewed as a race of supermen. If you are a black athlete, you are viewed as, I am a basketball player who went overseas. Trust me. Trust me. I was in Brazil signing autographs. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. They look at you like a race of supermen when you leave this bitch. Everybody want to be. Okay. So let me just don't just think, damn, being black is fucked up. No, it's not. I love being black. See what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that they don't like about us, but the whole world loves our music. The whole world loves to see us as athletes. And actually, the whole world, if you really are real honest, knows who the fuck we are. When we get in these countries, we dominate. You take Africans and put them in any other country, they kick ass when they get resources, and they know it. They know it. And historically, all you got to do is crack open a book, and you know black people have won on many occasions when we get half the resources that other people get. So you got to shun and talk about a people like that and keep them down and keep disinformation. You have to keep them, the women and men hating each other. You have to keep that shit. That's part of white supremacy. You got to keep them down. Look at the dude a couple of weeks ago. What did he say? That dude spoke real truth. I kid you not. The guy from Monty Python, that guy, Terry, whatever his name, he said, Terry Gilliam. He was like, I hated Black Panther. And then he was like, it gave black children hope. Like, this what the fuck? So you got people that believe that a black child looking at Wakanda and being inspired to want to be an inventor, he doesn't want that. That's what the fuck he said. He does not want us as black people looking at fly shit and thinking we could do some fly shit. What does that tell you? They fear your ass. They're afraid of you. They don't want you right because they know if you got everything they got, what the fuck makes them exceptional? If they can look at it, because you could take a Tiana Taylor and say, I'm sorry, Tiana Taylor looks better than Giselle. Sorry. They don't want that. They don't want you to have your resources and your own places and outlets where you can say shit like that. They don't want that. That's why they taking subscribers from my channel. That's why. They unsubscribe Chaos. They unsubscribe my homeboy. I was coming on here making videos saying, damn, I'm pissing people off. They unsubscribe. I'm losing 30 and 40 people per video sometimes. Dude, I was at 8,000 back in like June. I'm just now at 82, 8,100. Some shit. I've been stuck. People told me, man, I hear that shit all the time. They don't want people. It's a certain type of people. And now I'm understanding now. They're throttling this shit. Just like they do the internet. They throttling it. They do not. I had a video that had 650,000 views on it, right? That video, I'm talking about in like 3 weeks, had 650,000 views. I shot up to like 5,000 subscribers. That video sat with 650,000 and some 700 and some odd views for a year and a half. It did not get one more view. Now, what viral video just stops like that? That's not the way the algorithm works. What happened, the algorithm was pushing the video up and my channel was growing. Then it stopped. I had another video, had 150,000 about Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. That video just froze. And I keep losing subscribers. They're throttling and keeping certain people down because this they shit. It's they shit, man. It is what it is. They own and control it. We don't have our own shit. This is why I teach database development. This is why I'm trying to get black people into tech. This is why I'm up here doing what I'm doing, because we need to get into tech. We need to be developers. We need to have our own content creators that create shit and produce our own streaming services and shit like that, and creating our own movies. And so we can have our own Netflix. We can have our own, Black flicks, if you will. That shows shit from our perspective, from a black perspective, and doesn't just make it where everything is white is right, and everything that's even remotely close to white is better than something that's closer to black, which is what a lot of people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day, man. I see y'all.